Deltarune's platinum is seemingly simple, but it's easy to be lost and confused when it comes to certain trophies, so this video is going to help you navigate through the list of everything you need to do for the plat. One thing I want to make clear so I don't get comments about it, the whole point of Deltarune having trophies is for you to not do them, according to what Toby said, to get something cool. In reality, you just get some extra dialogue from the guy at the end of the game. That'll probably WD gassers, so I wouldn't personally say that it's too worth it, but if you want to do it, you can do it yourself. Alright, enough intro. Let me get into it. If you are a new player exploring the game for the first time, then you should have no trouble with these. But if you're an experienced Deltarune player, one of your instincts may be going after the eggs in each chapter. Now, I'm sorry to say this, but in order to get the trophies, you cannot get the eggs, as they will prevent the trophy from popping. Beyond that, these 4 gold trophies are as simple as going through the game. In the list, you may notice the respective trophies of Pain 1A, 2A, 3A, and 4A. Believe me, they are as simple as it sounds. You have to take damage 4 times in Chapter 1, 8 times in Chapter 2, 14 times in Chapter 3, and 22 times in Chapter 4. If you somehow do not get the pain trophies for Chapter 2 and onwards, then don't worry. You can return to the save in each individual chapter, go to the Closet Dark World, and fight in the dojo to rack up damage points. In Deltarune, you have food items. Eat them in each chapter for a trophy. Yeah, that's literally it. You only need to do failure once in the entire playthrough, and it requires you to die. If you're cool like me and do Deltarune without dying, then you can simply reload a save in Chapter 3 that puts you right before a boss fight. Just like Pain and Consumer, you have to do this trophy in each chapter. To equip an armor, either find them in chests or buy them from salesmen to acquire them. Then, you have to press the triangle to open the menu, Equip tab. Oh my god, I wrote down Equip tab. Oh my god. Select the character. Go to their second or third slot and equip the armor that you found or bought in order to get the trophy. Arguably the best trophy in the entire game. Throughout the game you have opportunities to hug Ralsei, like in Chapter 1 during the tutorial fight and Chapter 2 during the Acid Tunnel of Love. Alternatively, in Chapter 3, while doing the mantle games from Mr. Tenna, you can push Ralsei as a block on top of a button. Doing so will also give you the trophy. In Chapter 1, killing enemies did nothing to you. However, in Chapter 2 and onwards, killing an enemy will grant you strength. And, by killing an enemy is specifically in Chapter 2, you get the trophy. However, if you didn't do that and are now at the end of the chapter while fighting Queen in her Evangelion mech, you can just use the machine's super mode to get the trophy too. Both of these trophies are specifically obtained in Chapter 3 of Deltarune. During such chapter, Tenna will put you doing minigames. Simply grind points in the Legend of Tenna segment to boost your rank, just in case. After those segments, Tenna will place you first in a kitchen where you have to dodge fire coming from above and serve customers food. My best advice is to stack up and aim for these special customers. They're Lenino and Elena, by the way, if you're curious. Once that's done, you should have the Cutlery trophy. Now, simply do what you did again in the second Legend of Tenna stage and you'll be in a rock concert playing. I have no advice to help you on this one. To me, the minigame was easy. I got S rank first try, so you shouldn't have trouble. But still, good luck to all of you. This trophy isn't too specific in the name alone, but you can get it in 2 ways. First, and most simple one, just have Susie defeat an enemy in Chapter 1. And the second one, and more complicated, you can get it from playing a minigame in Chapter 3. Simply get one of the minigame's A rank plus 500 points. Doing so, you can purchase the minigame on the far left of the hallway. That minigame is Susiezilla. The rank you get doesn't matter, just simply play the game and the pop. Then the trophy will pop. You specifically obtain this one in Chapter 4. Continue through as normal until you reach a boss fight in the dark. That's the Jackenstein fight, and honestly one of the best fights we'll have in the entire game. It's actually really fun. Once in the fight, you have to collect these little dots called treasures. If you go about collecting every single one you come across, you should get the trophy. Once winning the Jackenstein fight, he will give you the climbing tools. Just simply hang out 90 seconds on a wall with the climbing tools for the trophy. One thing I will mention is that you will need to leave the room for the trophy to pop, as well as with all the previous trophies. This trophy is easy, just interact with either the King's Throne in Chapter 1 or with any of the toilets in the game to unlock it. Just like the armors, just simply buy or find a weapon and equip them in your first slot rather than your second and third one. This is the trophy with the second most amount of methods to get it. You can unlock it in Chapter 4 from ringing the bells in a very specific room with water coolers, and you can get it in Chapter 2 in 2 different ways. Either from buying the key gen from Spamton's shop, which you can reach after going to the Queen's Palace, going through the door to the trash place, and going all the way back through the hole in the wall, and you can also get this trophy by initiating the Snowgrave, or weird route of the game. Once you get Noelle on your team, backtrack and kill every enemy in sight with Ice Shock. Once you've backtracked all the way, go back and continue killing monsters until you reach the Ferris wheel poster. You can interact with it and say, "Noelle will ride with me." To the right of the poster, there is a saleswoman. Interact with her and she will try to sell you something. I don't know, I forgot. Once you try leaving, she will offer you a freeze ring. Simply ask Noelle to get it over and over again, and she will freeze the salesman, giving you the ring. Doing so will also give you the trophy. In case you don't want to continue the weird route because it's slightly traumatizing, just spare an enemy and it should all go away. In the beginning of the game, just simply stare at the mirror. Yeah, that's it. If you didn't do this, you can copy your Chapter 2, 3, or 4 files to get the trophy too. For this last trophy, just delete one of your Chapter 2 or 4 save files, or in Chapter 4, when Susie's still at your house right before you go to church, go to your room and clean the bloodstain that's on the floor. Once you've done everything in this guide, you should have the platinum. Yay, congratulations, woohoo. If you're still watching, then please drop me a sub, as that will greatly help my endeavors as a trophy hunting, or well, just YouTuber in general. That's all. See ya.